Oh, hello, my friends in YouTube. I'm posting this video of how to unlock the camshaft intake cam facer. I was having an issue where this was locked. As you can see right now, I have it in the unlock position. Whenever it's locked, these two pins are aligned with each other, and you have to unlock them. I actually did the whole timing chain. I just didn't do the whole camshaft. Here's the old one. It's also unlocked, but I don't know if you could hear it, but it was making a really rattle noise, and actually the top guy was also broken, so we did the whole timing chain. But actually I was having an issue that I couldn't get it unlocked. Usually the procedure that calls for is that you put a piece of tape right over this to cover it up, and then you put compressed air like 29 psi into this hole, and it should unlock. It should do it on its own. This should kind of go counterclockwise while the bottom one stays. If it don't do that, then you grab yourself a wrench and you hold it right, and then you grab yourself a screwdriver and kind of spin it right, so that way like you only spin the actual gear without spinning the whole camshaft. So I actually did that, and I was having quite an issue doing it, and I went up online to see if anybody else had that issue. I have all data, but all data was just kind of telling me that, and it says if you have a lot of air leakage, it's gonna be hard to get it unlocked, but it don't tell you how to do it if it does, or if you're having the issue. And I actually looked it up online and on YouTube, but I didn't find any videos of anybody doing it while having an issue like that. So that's why I decided to post this video. So after having an issue, I started kind of checking out whenever you put air in there, see where it came in through the cam facer, to try to unlock it that way. So I actually ended up having to take it off again after actually having it all assembled. And I noticed that if you look in the back, just have your little key like the 12 o'clock. That's kind of like the position that it goes. If you spin it around, you have these two holes where the air goes in or the oil goes in. So what I ended up doing is putting oil in here, compressed air, and to unlock it, and then actually blew air into this slot, and it spun out its own. I'm not sure if this one's gonna do it, the used one, since it's broken in the inside, but I'll give it a try. But just put air in here and then throw some in there. And well, this one didn't do it because it's bad in there. It probably broke. It was actually in the lock position, but since I was messing around with this, I ended up putting it into the lock position while just putting compressed air in it. But anyway, you just do that, just, I don't know if you hit the click on it, and then there it goes. You see, it's in the unlock position now. That's how I ended up doing it, just in case anybody's having an issue like I did of a bunch of air coming. I actually had air coming out through here, air coming out through here, so it was not making good compressed air in the system, I guess, to unlock it. I actually started thinking that I had a faulty cam facer and I was close to replacing it, but I started messing around with it and actually found this method to actually work, like you see. So you could try this. Once you get unlocked, then put it in there and not completely tighten it, but kind of give it a good snug before you torque it. I think mine is like 69 foot-pound or 60, 63, not quite sure. I forgot, but I'll check it out, but I'm sure you could find that out. So I did that, and once I put it in there, you got to be careful so it won't lock up on you. I actually did the whole, like I said, the whole timing chain. So if you took off the valve cover, I don't know, maybe if you have an issue, you might have to like take it back out, then do this, and then put it back in there. Just be very careful that the whole timing chain does not spin on you clockwise, because if it does that, it's gonna lock up on you. I actually had that happen to me, and that's because since I already had it installed, when I removed it, my whole timing moved. My exhaust camshaft went clockwise, and so did my crankshaft. So when I tried to put it back up again, I actually had tension here and at the bottom, so I did just move this slightly so the chain could fit. But when I did that and I was trying to put the guide on it, it actually spun clockwise and it got locked up again, so I ended up having the whole procedure again. So what I did is I put it back on there, took the chain off, and what I did is kind of have it at the position that the TDC on it, or maybe a few degrees, like it says, like 10 degrees counterclockwise, and then just have your crankshaft about 11 o'clock position. So that way you don't have any tension on your crankshaft and on the exhaust camshaft. And what I did actually ended up I put it here first with this timing mark, and then I ran it down, making sure I didn't have enough slack, and then put it at the bottom. I had to kind of move the crankshaft just slightly, and actually ended up doing it through the starter, since I had taken it out. But I only took it out to remove the front crankshaft bolt. It was really tight, so I was just trying to find a place to kind of put a pry on it to unlock it. But maybe you could do that, and then you could probably spin it just by putting the bolt. But try to have that, and once you have it through there, then you could put this other one. That way it won't spin on you, and you should have some slack. I actually have some slack on the chain and on the guide, but that's also because I haven't pulled the pin to my I forget the name sometimes, but to the tensioner, the timing tensioner. I'm about to do that right now, but it shouldn't move anyways. I'm not sure if you can do it, but I cannot get my hand in there, but just to show you. See, it didn't move. Still in the unlock position the way it should be. And after this, I'm just gonna torque it. But yeah, anyways, that's just a method I found to, like I said, to unlock it. So you could do that. So again, just remember, just have it kind of, I guess, with the intake side up, or the key, like if you had it installed up in 12 o'clock position, just spin it around and then push it into this hole and then blow some into that hole, and it should spin on its own. But yeah, anyways, that's the method I found to actually have it installed. Hopefully it helps somebody out, you know.